Joan Jeffries as Marion Kirby, the ghostess with the mostest. Robert Sterling as George Kirby, that most sportive spirit. And Leo G. Carroll, host to said ghosts, as Topper.
Marion, what are we going to do about him?
Topper?
Yes. We've got to get some excitement into his life.
Let's set the house on fire.
Oh.
Either of you seen my briefcase?
Oh, Topper, we want to talk to you.
George, I haven't time. I've got to find my briefcase and get down to the bank.
Well, if you sit down for a minute, we'll tell you where it is.
All right. Where is it?
Well, Topper, as you know, Marion and I think very highly of you.
I love him.
Yes, but my briefcase.
In a moment. Now, because we think so highly of you, we're worried.
And what about?
Topper, what did you want to do when you were a little boy?
Well, as a matter of fact, I always wanted to be a riverboat gambler. I saw myself winning and losing fortunes at the turn of a card.
What stopped you?
When I was 19, I lost 98 cents at a church bingo game. Not gambling.
Look, Topper, you had a dream. Cling to it. Don't let it get away. The fabric of life is woven on the loom of men's dreams.
Good heavens. George, are you drinking this early?
Drinking? Certainly not. Topper, I beg you, get out of your rut.
Cosmo, you'll be late for the office.
Coming, Henrietta. My briefcase, quick.
Marion's sitting on it.
Because I love you.
I'm glad I don't carry my lunch in this. Well, goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Cosmo. Here's your vitamin pill.
I don't think I'll take one this morning.
But you always take a vitamin pill.
Henrietta, I don't always do anything. I'm a man with a dream. The fabric of life is woven on the loom of men's dreams.
Cosmo, you've been drinking.
Oh, just a sip from the cup of memory, dear.
Well. If I knew what he meant, I'm sure I'd be very angry.
Mr. Topper, there's a madman in the lobby.
What's that?
He's some sort of an Oriental fellow. He claims he has $4 million in the suitcase he's carrying.
Well, you'd think he could afford a red cap.
I told Mr. Skyland he wants you to get rid of him.
Well, show the fellow in.
Mr. Topper, this is Mr. Khyber.
How do you do?
I am Ali Khyber, star of the East, king of the sun and the moon, omnipotent ruler of the sea, the lakes, and the rivers, exalted father of the 13 tribes, and emperor of my people.
Very impressive title. Don't you find it rather difficult when you sign hotel registers?
At hotels, I just use Ali Smith.
You're traveling incognito, Mr. Ali.
My friends call me Foo-Foo. I have very few friends. In the old days, before they threw me out, then I had friends.
Your Majesty.
Oh, that sounds so good, so familiar. Please, say it again.
Your Majesty.
In the old days, I used to hit it constantly. You may call me Foo-Foo. I regard you as a friend.
Foo-Foo, do you wish to make a deposit?
I want advice. This is money. It's probably very dirty. I don't like to touch it. Tell me what to do, please.
How much do you have there?
In this suitcase, about $4 million. I have other suitcases. Tell me what to do.
Well, I think you should deposit it immediately.
You're right. It's very heavy.
Oh, Topper, did you get rid of that crackpot?
Oh, Mr. Schuyler, this is His Majesty, Ali Khyber, Star of the East, King of the Sun.
Please, please.
His Majesty is going to deposit $4 million with us.
Well, you have come to the right place, Your Majesty. $4 million, you say? My, you must have been saving.
Foo-Foo, I'll have the teller count this up and give you a receipt.
You're very kind, Foo-Foo.
Look.
My vitamin pills.
Boy, it's fantastic. They're moving by themselves.
They're a new kind. Very strong.
Delightful. Topper, one problem still remains. What am I going to do about the races?
Races? What about the races?
Who's going to carry my money? Must the Star of the East make his own bets? Is this what the world is coming to?
Would you like to have Topper go with you?
This would be better.
He's completely at your disposal.
Thank you.
No pills, Neil. Beat it.
What's that?
Pills, Neil. Good bet in the fourth. Can't beat it. How much money did you want to take with you?
Don't take much. 50,000.
50,000? Maybe I'd better take my pill.
I'm staying at the Royal Ambassador, Topper. You could meet me there. I have the 2 top floors.
Certainly.
Well, there it is again. The floating bottle.
Blown glass.
But,
Why is he so excited? In my country, we used to do this with carpets.
Hello, Topper. What are you looking for?
Please, Marion, I wish you'd cough before you materialize. I feel as if you're always sneaking up on me.
Your conscience troubling you, dear.
Certainly not.
Perhaps we could give it some reason.
Please, Marion, I'm looking for my field glasses.
Now, if I saw George with those, I'd say he was going to the track.
As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going.
Topper!
Oh, business, Marion, strictly business.
Unlikely story.
You seen my briefcase? I thought I brought it in here.
Don't see it.
Oh, this is terrible. I've got to find it.
Maybe you left it in the hall.
What's the matter with old Topper? He's muttering to himself.
I think he has a guilty conscience. He admits he's going to the races, but he claims it's on business.
Wonderful. Or maybe our little talk had some effect, huh?
Oh, he'll probably lose $2 and never go again.
That's all right. At least he's doing something different.
He has the lumpiest briefcase. George, look. There must be thousands here.
Old Topper must have robbed a bank.
He said he was going on business.
Oh, sure. That's probably it. He has some sort of a business deal. He's just going out to the track to... He's just going out to the track to...
Oh, well, it could be any number of things. It could be, It could be...
Oh, so you did have it. There are some things that just aren't at all funny. This is one of them. In future, I'll thank you to mind your own business.
Marion, you don't suppose that just because of our little talk, Topper has...
Embezzled?
Well, he certainly made a large withdrawal.
The thing is, did he take the trouble to make a large deposit first?
Fortunately, I only bet 20,000 on the loser.
Ah, too bad, Foo-Foo. I seem to have had the winner.
What? You bet the favorite?
Yes, $2.
Well, what did you win?
50 cents, I think.
Excellent. We shall both have hot dogs.
Foo-Foo, doesn't it rather worry you to have lost 20,000?
Not at all. Should it?
Well, I can only tell you one thing. I can't afford to lose 20,000.
20,000? Did you hear that, Mary? He lost 20,000.
Well, we should have gotten here sooner.
How much is left in the briefcase?
30,000.
Let's be conservative. We'll bet half on the next race. 15,000.
15,000?
Don't do it, Topper.
Go away, go away.
You don't want me here anymore?
It's the pliers, I mean. Go away, go away.
I like horses with an R in their name.
We can't let Topper lose that money. R in their names. I can do better than that.
Can you pick horses?
Can I pick horses? Well, sure. I only pick those whose names begin with S. Let's see if there's one in the next race.
A strong wind.
I have an idea. Come with me.
All right. Well, I still didn't see if there's a horse with an S in his name.
Vitamin pills, programs, but not one carpet have I seen.
Well, thank heaven they've gone. The flyers, I mean.
Perhaps it's because I don't know you very well, but I find your conversation very confusing.
Oh, I'm sure.
May I borrow your program?
Certainly.
I think we should bet the 15,000 on this horse, Solid Girl. The name has a distinct R in it. Henri, when did you leave the Riviera?
Oh, last week. Oh, Fufu, there has not been a good party since you left.
Before they threw me out, then I gave parties. Then you should have known me.
Oui. Fufu, do you have anything good in the next race?
Solid Girl. I'm betting 15,000.
Solid girl. Oh. Fufu, if you say it, we get together, oui?
Call me at my hotel, the Royal Ambassador.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir, Fufu. Au revoir, monsieur.
Well?
Well, Topper's lost $20,000. He's going to bet $15,000 more. All we have to do is fix the race, and then Topper can get all his money back.
That's all, huh?
Henri, I've been looking all over for you.
Yeah, I have wonderful news. I know the winner of the next race.
You do?
Come here, I have to whisper it to you. I have seen Ali Kaiber, the Star of the East.
Oh, His Majesty knows how to bet.
Oh, certainly. He's betting a fortune on Solid Girl.
Oh, I have a great confidence in His Majesty. I go bet my wife's inheritance on it. Eh?
Well, maybe we won't have to fix the race after all.
He said he was betting a fortune on Solid Girl. He must know something.
They said he was royalty. They have more time for horses than most people.
Got to tell Topper to bet on that horse, Solid Girl. Solid Girl? Well, I should have known that. The name starts with an S.
I'm going to get another hot dog. You will bet the 15,000.
Certainly.
Topper, listen carefully. We know the winner of the next race.
Don't bother. We've already picked a horse.
Ah, don't listen to that tot. We have some real information.
I'm sure you have.
This is serious. We got an inside tip that a foreign king or something
He's supposed to be an expert on horses.
has bet a fortune on a horse named Solid Girl. So if you must bet on Solid Girl, number 6.
Marion and I are going to make a bet. We're going to pool our money. Come on, honey, let's crack open the piggy bank.
Solid Girl. That's a coincidence. That's the horse Fufu liked. Perhaps.
Oh, there, Topper. You seem deep in thought.
Oh, Fufu, I hear that another member of royalty is backing Solid Girl. Heavily. He's supposed to be an expert on horses.
That confirms my judgment. In that case, bet an additional 15,000.
30,000? Oh, I
Why
didn't mean-
not? It sounds like a very reliable rumor. And rumor has an R in it. Go on, Topper. Go on before they close the window.
Well, I'd like to bet 30,000 on Solid Girl. Number 6.
30,000.
Hey, Topper, we want to bet on Solid Girl ourselves.
Bet this 100 for us, Topper, huh?
Bet it yourself.
I don't bet.
I wasn't talking to you.
Bet that much, they get that way.
Well, don't be selfish. Bet it for us.
I don't approve of betting.
You don't approve of betting?
That is, not my own money.
He admits he's embezzled. Come on, bet it for us, Topper.
If you must bet, do it yourself.
All right, we will.
What's this?
I let myself think about this, I'll go mad.
Ah, Topper, there you are. I was afraid you were going to be too late. You made the bet?
Just in time. Here are the tickets.
The flag is up, and they're off and running.
Come on, solid girl.
I have been noticing they're a blonde. She reminds me of my number 3 wife, only not so fat.
Solid girl! Solid girl!
And it's muzzle fire, dark night, low gold, happy days, he does fly and torchbearer.
Where's Solid Girl?
And Solid Girl is trailing by 10 lengths.
Shouldn't have asked.
And it's muzzle fire, dark night, low gold, and Solid Girl trailing by 9 lengths.
About this blonde, Topper, should I marry her? Or wait until I get to Hollywood and marry an actress?
It's muzzle fire, low gold, dark night, he does fly, happy day, torchbearer.
Solid Girl, where are you?
And Solid Girl trailing by 15 lengths.
I shouldn't have asked again.
And at the finish, low gold is the winner, followed by muzzle fire and dark night in that order.
Well, there goes the whole $50,000.
Come on, George. I think Topper's in trouble.
And Solid Girl is driving.
Why doesn't he get up?
He was out with that fellow until 3 this morning. I never thought I'd see the day that Topper acted like this.
He's forgotten all his responsibilities.
What's he going to do about that money he took from the bank?
Papa! Telephone! It's the bank.
Uh-oh. Maybe they found out about the money.
Well, let's get on the extension.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Schuyler. I'm sorry I'm late, but I was out a little... The bank examiners?
It's the bank examiners.
Oh, no.
They were there when the doors opened. Topper says he'd be right there.
Come on, George. We've got to take some action.
Like what?
You know that bank across the street from Topper's bank?
Yeah?
We're going in there and float alone.
Floats. It floats.
You have enough to balance Topper's deficit, George?
That and a little extra for luck. Let's go.
The alarm. Where's the alarm? Robbery! Thieves! Robbery! Shoot! 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 Oh, go ahead! Shoot!
Finding your bridge house good with you, Mr. Pettigrew.
Topper. He's only fooling. Delightful sense of humor. What's that noise?
Must be a fire.
Police car stopping in front of the bank across the street.
Mr. Schuyler, the bank across the street has been robbed.
Robbed? Robbed?
One of the tellers over there claims that $50,000 just floated out of his cage.
Nonsense. Money never floats out. It floats in.
Oh, my goodness.
What's that, Topper?
Oh, nothing.
It's strange. I thought I was almost finished with this.
Schuyler, in case there should be some overage, I'm sure it can be explained. Somehow.
Well, George, we did it.
We owed it to Topper. After all, we talked him into getting out of his rut.
Something wrong here.
Why, what's wrong?
Over or short?
Over. 50,000 over.
When I went with Ali Khyber to the races yesterday, he lost quite heavily.
Well, what about it? What's that got to do with...
Lost $50,000 of his own money.
I fail to see what...
But I'm afraid someone thought that it was my money.
Marion,
Yes, George?
I think we goofed.
Go to work.
So that's how easy it is to make a mistake. I think Mr. Pettigrew has made a mistake.
Nonsense. I never make a mistake.
Well, you wouldn't be opposed to counting it again, would you?
No, certainly not.
Well, George Kirby, I hope you're satisfied.
What?
Suspecting poor Topper of being an embezzler.
Wait a minute, honey. Taking the money was your idea.
Yeah, and I won't quibble with you. At least I have the 50,000. He's out of trouble now.
You have 50,000. I have 50,000 too. Goofed again.
Look, you take your 50,000 across the street, and I'll take mine back to the bank examiner.
Okay, I'll meet you here.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. In all my 18 years of experience, have I seen such a thing happen?
What's the matter, Mr. Pettigrew?
Still open? Short. 50,000 short. I don't understand. Look at these figures.
Well, let's try it once more. You know, third time's a charm. Sounds like another police car going over.
And unless I find the 50,000, it'll be stopping here.
Oh, you'll find it. You'll find it.
Did you return? Any trouble?
Everything's okay. How about you?
Fine. It was duck soup. Pettigrew's running up another total.
Well, it seems to balance. I just don't understand it.
Perhaps there's something wrong with the adding machine. Let's just...
Oh, that's impossible. We have our machines checked regularly. They've never acted up before.
Well, there's always the first time, isn't there, George?
Produced by John W. Lufton. John W. Lufton, Bernard L. Schubert production. Starring Ann Jeffries, Robert Sterling, and Leo G. Carroll.